Hello and welcome back, all you beautiful, beautiful souls, to Colormetruth Tarot. Today I have a love reading today. So we're going to be looking at what you love about your future spouse and what your future spouse loves about you. You could also watch this for your current spouse. So as always, these are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All my personal information is in the description box below. If you'd like a personal reading, Reiki healing, or would just like to reach out and say hi, we have 3 piles in front of us today. This is pile 1 with I believe this is Larimar, so a blue Larimar heart-shaped ring. This is pile 2 with a hematite symbol band. Oh, sorry guys. And then we have pile 3 with a engagement ring. Diamond engagement ring. Okay, so take your 3 deep grounding breaths, tap into your intuition, and just go with the ring that you felt most drawn to, whether that's pile 1, 2, or 3. And again, this is on what your future spouse loves about you and what you love about your future spouse. I'm going to begin with pile 1 right over here, and timestamps are posted below. Hello to the very beautiful souls for pile 1 with this blue Larimar heart-shaped ring. Let's start with what you love about your future spouse first. Okay, wow, we have the World as the first card. That's gorgeous. Page of Swords. Okay, so I'm really hearing with the Page of Swords, they have a beginner's mind. They're very open-minded and they will always try something. They're very curious, and that's something you really love about them. You also love their childlike innocence too, or I don't know if it's childlike, yeah, like their childlike curiosity. Like they're very, very open, and they're very curious about the world at large too. We have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this person seems very well-rounded. The only thing missing here is really the Wand energy, but I would say you really like them for their... Okay, so I'm getting another message too. You really like I'm hearing pros. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but for whatever reason, there's something about this person being a good writer, or they're very good at expressing themselves. They're a good communicator. They may be into poetry and write poetry for you, because that's something I'm picking up here. There's something about the way they talk, and especially with the Page of Swords being next to the Knight of Cups, there's something about how they speak romantically, or yeah, something sweet about the way they talk to you that you really love about them. They're very sweet and they're very kind with the way they speak, maybe very romantic. Knight of Cups, they're especially romantic with what they do and how they make you feel special. They're not afraid to tell you they love you. They're not afraid to tell you you look nice. They're not afraid to affirm you. They do that very easily. And that's something you really love, is that they kind of offer their cup. They offer their emotions easily to you. You don't have to pry it out of them. This is not a person where you have to kind of leave hints, or, you know, get them to tell you they love you, or get them to tell you how they're feeling about you. This person says it easily and effortlessly to you, like, I love you, and you're such a great person, and you make me feel really happy, and I love being with you. This is something that comes easily from them. With the Ace of Pentacles, when I put this card out, I immediately heard hard worker. You really like how hardworking this person is, that they really do give their all. If you have a family with your partner, you really like how much they value family, and that they are a family-oriented person, that they work hard for their family, to support their family. That's something that you really, really love about them, and I feel like you really respect about them too. You really admire this about them. Yeah, they're really focused on making sure their family is taken care of, because they want to be financially secure and stable, so that they can provide a good lifestyle for you and the kids you guys have together, the family you guys have together. And with the World, I feel like all around, you really see them as a great catch. This person is just they're just almost like that quote unquote perfect blend of everything. And I also feel like something you love about them is they're not afraid to put themselves out there. They're not afraid to take a risk, to try. And I also feel like you really love the fact that this person's very comfortable with themselves. We have a woman here and she's naked. She just has like a small cloth wrapping her like private part here. But, you know, she's very comfortable with herself. She's out in the open. And I feel like that's something you really love about your future spouse, about your partner, is that they're comfortable with their body. They may actually have a really nice body, and that's something you love about them. They really take care of their body and their form and make sure they work out and stuff like that. But I just feel like they're open and they're confident in themselves. They're willing to try things and put themselves out there. You may like them too, because I almost feel like this type of person would be the one to chase you, would be the one to go after you and kind of make introductions and say hello and talk to you and really engage in conversation with you. And so that may be something you like. You may like that they're more the go-getter or extroverted, and you're maybe more introverted and more to yourself. But yeah, that's what I'm really getting of why you love your future spouse, why you fell in love with them. Okay, so now let's see why they love you. We have sacral chakra. It's beautiful. Yeah, I just feel like you're a joy to be around. Like, you're somebody who's happy, and maybe you just make them feel really good. Like, there's something about your energy that brings a lot of positivity and joy, and you make your future spouse feel really, really good. They love being in your company. You make them happy. We have material harvest, rejoice and celebration, and we have moving on. Okay, so why do they love you? Yeah, there's something about, I feel like you're independent. You're able to walk away from things that don't serve you, but it's also the fact that, like, I feel like they knew with you that let me get my words. They knew with you that you were not going to allow anyone to play games with you. They knew that if they were going to come towards you, they would have to be serious, and they would have to offer you like commitment, or, you know, just take the relationship seriously. I felt like with you, they couldn't, you know, there was like, you just would not allow like immaturity. You're not allowing playing games. You're not allowing this kind of sneaky or silliness. Like, you're over that. Maybe you dealt with that in your past. And I think they really respected that about you. They really love that and admire that about you, that you're kind of like, I'm this like independent person, independent man or woman, and I'm not dealing with BS. Like, I'm looking for the real deal. You know, like, especially with this man holding this, I guess, clock in his hand, or it's time watch or something. I just feel like you were just like, you know, if you're not bringing it, like, I have places to be, I got things to do, and they kind of felt that energy, and they really respected that about you. I feel like if you're a woman watching this, or you identify with being female or being a woman, they really, really love this about you. Again, you're always down for a good time. I feel like you're just, you know, you come off as like very happy-go-lucky, positive energy. Like, they can always they can guarantee that when they're with you, you're always gonna give some type of positive word, a smile, a laugh, some type of encouragement, some type of kind gesture. That's just who you are. You're a very happy person. I feel like you're a joyful person. You always try to find the good in the world, the good in other people. You're like a bright light. For some of you guys too, you may be very creative in just different ways, whether that's like classically creative in terms of like maybe you're an artist, or you know, you paint or you dance or something like that, or along those lines, or maybe you do poetry, you write, anything like that. Or you may be creative in other ways, like maybe you do tarot, or you're intuitive and you do different forms of divination. There's something about you being creative, and they really love that about you. They love that you're different, that you're not the same as everyone else, that you also have a different view of the world. There's something about you that just feels very like magical. They've never met anyone like you. You really stand out. You're one in a million. With the material harvest card, I feel like you're focused, you know, when they met you, you were very focused on yourself, and like maybe your career or just your life and improving yourself, being the best version of yourself. And you're probably still operating from that energy. And that's something they really love and respect about you, is the fact that you're not focusing on what this person's doing or what, you know, he's doing over here. You're really focused on you and how you can have the best life possible, and how you can really be the best version of you, and how you can make the most out of this experience called life. And that's something they really love, is that you weren't focused on everyone else's harvest but your own, and really trying to make the best out of your lot and what you have. Yeah, and again, it's like you're somebody who where people see obstacles, you know, or they're seeing a closed door, you're seeing an opportunity. You have a different perspective on life, and that's something they really love. It's like when it's raining outside, everyone's so quick to say, oh God, it's going to be a sucky day, it's raining, it's horrible, blah, blah, blah. You're like, oh wow, it's raining, let's be grateful for the rain. The rain is giving hydration to, you know, the earth, to the soil, so that all this, you know, the plants can grow and come up through the soil. You know, it's like you just give this positive spin on things, and that's what your energy feels like. You don't sit in negative energy for long. You know, everybody goes through their moments, but I really feel like you guys kind of go into it and try your best to get out of it quickly. You don't sit in that. You know, you move on from that negativity. And I don't feel like you'd want to be with somebody who's negative either. Like, it'd just be like, I can't deal with that person. They're just, everything that comes out their mouth is negative. So yeah, that's why they love you. It's just your independence, the fact that you're focused on you, your positivity. I also feel like for you guys too, your sexuality, your sensuality, you may be a very sensual person, very sexual person, and they love that. They could feel that within your energy. Your creativity, they love the fact that you're open to life, you know, that you want to celebrate and enjoy life and have fun and travel and experience. You're passionate about living. And also the fact that you've worked on yourself, you've healed, and you just were like, I'm not dealing with anything immature. I want the real deal. Like, you're not going to waste my time. You almost have this cutthroat energy about you, but they really love that. Because it made them respect you. Like, you're not just someone, you aren't just somebody who's like going to let anybody walk all over them. I feel like you've worked through that energy. You may have been a people pleaser in the past, but you know, you worked on yourself, you healed that, and you're just at a place where it's like, no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to be authentic. If you don't really like me, then that's okay. You know, we don't have to be friends. We don't have to be friends. You don't have to like me. Really at a place where you're just very, very comfortable with who you are. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for group 1. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much, guys, for watching about what your future spouse loves about you and what you love about your future spouse. I'm going to move on to pile 2. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose this Hermitite ring for group 2. Let's start off by seeing what you love about your future spouse. Okay, so we have the 4 of Swords in reverse. We have the Emperor. Wow. The Knight of Swords. And the 3 of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody, what you really love about this person is they're not afraid to dream. But then it's, especially with the Emperor card, they're not only not afraid to dream, but they're not afraid to go after it and really turn their dream into reality. This is somebody who's actually a go-getter. They really move forward and go after what they want. Especially with the 4 of Swords in reverse here. This is not someone who's lazy or just gonna, sit on the couch all day watching TV, eating potato chips. Like, they really, when they want to do something, when they have a goal, when they have an idea, they follow through with it. And you really love this about this person, is the fact that they follow through. You may have not had that in past relationships, but with your spouse, the one thing you really love about them is the fact that they follow through. They really do what they say they're going to do. So You never have to worry about them. I feel like this is somebody, like, even if it's simple things like helping around the house, if they say they're going to wash the bathroom or clean the bathroom or wash the dishes or, you know, get the kids ready for bed, like, they're going to do it. And this person sticks by their word. They're very honest. They have a lot of integrity. And those are things you really value and love in this person, is their integrity, is their honesty, is their follow through. That was really big for you. And this person has loads of that. Again, with the Emperor, this is somebody who's a boss. They may be their own, they may be an entrepreneur, be a boss, may have a manager position at a company, but this person is a boss. They are a natural leader. They're definitely operating from that masculine energy, whether you're watching for a woman or a man, you know, this is somebody who operates mainly from their masculine energy. And that was really attractive to you. This is somebody, like I said, they go after what they want. They're not afraid to take a risk. And this is somebody who's also very self-assured. They're confident in themselves. They know what they want in life. And I really feel like this person, like, you knew this person liked you, or you knew this person wanted you, and they didn't hide away from that. Like, they probably told you they liked you, that they wanted something with you, you know, that they wanted to date you, that they found you attractive. And that's something that you like. Like, you like that this person was open with you and told you that. They weren't afraid. They weren't shy and kind of holding back. They were very honest and were like, you know, I find you very attractive and I'd love to take you on a date or whatever, or I think you're very handsome and, you know, I'd love to, you know, to go on a date with you or spend some extra time with you or something. Let's see, what else? Yeah, you love that this person has big dreams. Like, they're not, like I said, they're not afraid to dream. They have big dreams. There's also something about this person being passionate and fiery that you also really enjoy, that you really like. They're very, like, again, they're very action-oriented. There's something about that you like. They're very, very action-oriented. Yeah. So that's what I'm really getting as to why you love your future spouse. For some reason, the fact that they may be older than you is coming through. Like, maybe you like the fact that there's a bit of an age difference. Let's see, anything else? I feel like this person, and I feel like this person's very clear with their communication. They may be a little bit quick to the point, but that's something I think you appreciate, just because, you know, they're not trying to sugarcoat things. Like, they really just tell you how they feel. And I'm not saying that they're rude or they're mean. I mean, you probably wouldn't have married them if they were, but, like, they're just very honest. They're honest in a way that is, they're honest in a way that's good or that's healthy. I hope that makes sense. Okay, now let's see why they love you, why they fell in love with you. What is it about you that they love? So we have the waiting game in reverse, triumph, heartache and loss, and we have accelerated motion. Okay. I feel like with the accelerated motion, what I was hearing was they knew you were the one. I just feel like they just knew. There was something about you that they just knew. It's like you were their wish fulfillment, and they knew the moment they saw you, or at least when they were getting to know you in the beginning stages, that, like, yeah, this is the person for me. This is who I want to marry. So for them, they love you. What they love about you is that the fact that they just knew that it was you, that you were the one for them. They really love your drive, the fact that you have goals, things you want to accomplish in life, you know, and that you're ambitious enough to go after them. I just want to clarify the waiting game and heartache and loss, please, Spirit. Ooh. Can you please clarify the waiting game in reverse, Spirit, please? Okay, so we got the Three of Swords. Ooh, okay. I'm almost getting the feeling that, like, yeah, like, they almost love the fact that you're, like, even though you've been hurt in the past and hurt in relationships, you don't bring it into your present relationship. I feel like this person, whoever your future spouse is, they had issues with ex partners who would bring up past relationships or bring up past things and always say like, oh, my partner didn't do this or my partner did this, and it was always this kind of comparison. And they love the fact that you don't do that. Yeah, like, you don't bring your past hurts or things into their relationship, or past experiences into your current relationship, into your marriage, into your partnership. I also feel like something to love about you too is like, you don't hold grudges. There's something about you being able to, like, because we have the waiting game in reverse, I just feel like you don't hold on to grudges. Like, you don't let things sit for, like, you know, days and weeks and months. You know, you kind of have this mentality of like, let's just talk through it and move on. Like, let's let it go. You don't like letting things kind of fester for a while. You're just like, come on, let's finish it and let's let it go. And they really love that about you. I'm hearing quick to forgive. So you guys may be quick to forgive, and that's something they really love. Not that this person, you know, is taking advantage of that or anything, but I just feel like that's something that they do love, is that you're kind of quick to be like, you know, okay, this sucks that we had an argument or that you said this, but I said things too. And like, you're just quick to like, let's have the conversation and kind of move forward. Can we please clarify the heartache and loss card, Spirit, please? The heartache and loss card. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting this message, but I'm feeling like you guys are almost have this shy exterior or more reserved exterior, and then you're like this completely, you know, complete like wildcat, like very feisty, passionate, very sensual, sexual, outgoing, funny, lively personality, to maybe just your spouse or maybe to the people that you're close to. They really love that. They love the fact that they see the side to you that like almost nobody sees except the people that are very close to you. Yeah, like it's almost like you are the way that I'm hearing it in my mind is like you're a librarian out in public, but then you're like a freak in the sheets with them or something. Like, you know, there's something about you that only they know, like how freaky you are or how outgoing or how passionate you are, how funny you are, something like that. Maybe how creative you are. They're the only ones that know it, or only if people who are very close to you know it. But not a lot of people know this, and that's something they love about you. Like, for some, I'm hearing like drives them crazy in a good way. Like, oh my gosh, you know. So that's very interesting. And again, like I said, they love you because you are a wish fulfillment to them. I feel like if this person wrote down what they wanted on paper, you would be that. They really feel super, super lucky to be with you, to be married to you, to be your spouse, and for you to be their spouse. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for group 2. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to move on to pile 3. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose group 3 with this diamond ring. Let's see first what you love about your future spouse, why you fell in love with them. Oh, that's beautiful. 4 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like because they were your soulmate. They're your soulmate. So you fell in love with them because they just matched you in all the ways that it mattered. We have the 7 of Cups. We have Death. And just to let you guys know, you're the only group that got 5 for each part, from your perspective and your future spouse's perspective. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. And we have the 8 of Cups. Okay. Why do they love you? With the Death card, I feel like there's a message coming through like they've never met somebody like you. And they're never bored with you. It's like something about the fact that like maybe you transform a lot. Maybe you die to this, you reinvent yourself a lot, or maybe you just, I don't know, there's just something about you always being different, or there's something new about you always. Like you never, they never completely know you. There's something that's always new or different or something deeper to uncover about you. So they really like that about you. They really love that about you. They love the fact that you, I think they really love the fact that you need time on your own. You need solitude. You need to go away and just kind of check out. I think they really like, that's what I'm feeling. They really love the fact that you, that you're like in charge of your mental health. You're in charge of your mental well-being. That you do take time to journal, to meditate, to do what you need to do to take care of yourself. It's something I feel they really admire about you, and they really respect that. You know, that you have the awareness to say, like, I need time to focus on me, to make sure my mind's right, my spirit's right, you know, that everything is good with me. That you're able to just walk away in that sense. Yeah, like, there's something about, like, you being able to speak up about that and, like, know when you need a break or know when you need time out. With the 7 of Cups, yeah, they love you because I feel like you're very multifaceted. There's something about you, like I said, like, there's so many parts to you. Like, you're very multidimensional. There's so many parts to your personality. And it keeps them fascinated. Like, they're so enthralled by you. Yeah, there's just so many parts to you, and they love that. They love that because it keeps them on their toes. They're never bored with you. See, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, I feel like they love how nurturing you are, how loving you are, how kind and sweet you are. There's something very like feminine and warm about you that they really love. Yeah, something very like divine feminine about you that they really, really love with this Queen of Swords in reverse. I'm also feeling like mysterious too. Like, again, there's something that's not, like, you're not clear. And by that I mean, like, you're mysterious. It's just like the 7 of Swords and the Death card. Like, it's hard to understand you, but it's like they love that. They love the mystery. They're very attracted to it. They can't really make you out, but they love it. You know, you're not, you know, there are some people who are like very much like 1, 2, 3, like you can understand them, and you know the type of person they are, and like that's how they'll always be. But you're constantly evolving, you're constantly changing. You're a mystery. You're magic. You know, you're so interesting. You have different interests. You're open-minded. And again, like I said, you're able to walk away from things that don't serve you. You really work on yourself. You invest in self-improvement. That's something they love. I really think that they respect that you have boundaries. And I think this was something that, I think this is something that really attracted them in the beginning of like your courting, of the courting of this relationship, or of the courting of this like marriage, was the fact that you guys had boundaries. You know what I mean? And you really made it clear where you stood, what was okay, what wasn't okay. Yeah, this person, your future spouse has a lot of respect for you. They have a lot of admiration for you. They really see you as their equal. Like, and this person really loves you. Wait. Yeah, this person really loves you. Hold on. I think I'm reading. Wait, this was supposed to be what your future spouse. I think this was supposed to be what you love about your future spouse. But I read it about you. Okay, so then I think that's just the way it was supposed to go. Yeah. So, yeah, this person has a lot of love for you, a lot of admiration for you. And again, they just love that you are who you are, that you are authentically yourself. That's the real message coming through, is they love you for you. That's really beautiful, guys. For me, that's like true love. That's genuine love. You know, when somebody really loves you for who you are, and they're not trying to change you. They're not trying to make you this or that, or trying to make you more palatable or palatable for them, for them to love you better, for them to love you more. But they just accept you as you are. And that's really, really beautiful. And I feel like you guys do the same with them. And that's what makes this relationship so real, genuine, and makes it a soulmate relationship. So congratulations to those who picked group 3, pile 3. Like, wow, that's beautiful. Okay. Now, because this was initially supposed to be how you see your future spouse, but I read it in terms of how they see you. So this is going to be how you see them. Okay, we get patience, emotional loss, trapped in fear, awareness, and we get hope. Okay. So I feel like what you love about this person, first of all, this person is, I feel like there's something, I feel like this person's intuitive or psychic or whatever. They're spiritually aware. And that's something that I think you loved, is the fact that they're like spiritually aware, spiritually minded, you know, they're intuitive, that, you know, they have knowledge about that. Maybe they're really into like energy or whatever, but they were already kind of in tune with that type of knowledge. And that's something that you really love about them, that you can have those conversations, you can get into deep talks with them, that you guys have that connection. Yeah, I feel like what you love about them is you have this soul to soul connection, this very deep spiritual connection between the two of you. You love how patient this person is. They're very patient with you. They listen to you. They don't try to rush you. They're very patient with you, and they really respect what you have to say. And I feel like, especially in the beginning of this relationship, like they took their time with you. Like I said, there was something about you guys putting up boundaries, or like you were really in charge of the speed of how things went, because you were the one that was kind of like, you know, letting them know how comfortable you are with the speed of how quickly the relationship moves. And again, you really appreciated this. Like, you love how patient they are with you and how respectful they were, and that they didn't try to rush you or push you, but they were like, okay, I see you have boundaries, and I'm going to respect that because you're worth it. Yeah, you love that this person is, I feel like they're emotional, that they're tuned into their emotions. This is an emotionally available person, whether it's a man or a woman. They're in tune with their emotions. And I feel like they're like, when you feel down, they can sense that. When you're happy, they sense that. They're really in tune with not only their own, but yours. They may actually be an empath. And I feel like that's something you really love, is how in tune they are with your emotions. You know, this is somebody who, like, if they see you down, they're not just going to talk about themselves. They're going to be like, hey, what's going on? I can sense you're down. I can sense you're not doing, you know, you're not your normal self. Like, what's going on? Let's talk about it. They really make you feel emotionally safe. This person makes you feel emotionally safe, and you love that about them. They're not afraid to express their emotions either. What I'm getting with the trapped in fear card is, like, this person, I was almost hearing, like, they're not afraid to admit when they're wrong, or like when they've made a mistake, or like